What's up, you beautiful people? I hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to talk about Real Madrid versus Atlanta. Guys, क्या था ये मैच में हाँ क्या था? We were expecting कि Atlanta to give Real Madrid a little bit of competition, and they gave up to an extent first half तक. But second half में Real Madrid completely dominated the whole game. क्या है ये यार?
But before we get into the game, I just wanted to say that we are just so happy that we are back presenting football to you guys. And of course, अभी वापस वो season चालू हो गया, वापस 11 लोग हम लोग को पूरा दिन डिप्रेस करेंगे. But it's the part and parcel of all this. So talking about the game, we were genuinely very excited because Atlanta ने जो Bayer Leverkusen के dominance की मारी थी, we had some huge expectations from Leverkusen, from Atlanta to do something.
Yes.
Sadly, that did not happen. First half, they played well. They had some good fluid passing going on. But Real Madrid के डिफेंस में फाइनल थर्ड में वो लोग कुछ नहीं कर पाए throughout the whole match.
Even उनके थ्रू बॉल्स वर रियली गुड. जो उनके विंगर्स या फिर राइट बैक लेफ्ट बैक काफी अच्छे से पिक कर रहे थे एंड पास भी कर रहे थे. बट वो फाइनल टच जो था वो मिसिंग था.
Real Madrid was just a wall. कुछ नहीं किया उन्होंने वहाँ पे.
And credit goes to Rudiger as well as this guy Militao.
Absolutely. Those guys were like a stone wall over there. And Atlanta is a team जो genuinely अपने physicality पे उन्होंने Bayer Leverkusen की मारी थी. They tried something similar against Real, couldn't do anything. These guys are freaking monsters. And on the other hand, Real Madrid का अटैक तो तुम्हें पता ही है. प्लस उसमें एक निंजा टर्टल और ज्वाइन हो चुका है. And it was just crazy. It punished Atlanta in every way possible.
One thing which I love about Real Madrid is there are few players who are really, underrated. जैसे रॉड्रिगो हो गया. Because रॉड्रिगो का वर्क रेट जो है लोग कम बात करते हैं उसके बारे में. जो फर्स्ट गोल भी हमें मिला, इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ हिज वर्क रेट. कहीं ना कहीं वो प्रेस करता रहता, वो पुश करता रहता. एंड आप नोटिस करोगे कि बहुत बार ओपोनेंट हाफ में बॉल लूज हुआ है जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ प्रेशर फ्रॉम दिस फेलो.
Correct. Also, I mean, just when we talk about Brazilian talent and all, it started with Ronaldinho and that whole golden generation. Then it was Neymar. Now people talk about Vinicius a bit and everything. No one really talks about Rodrigo, but I think Rodrigo is closest to what a typical Brazilian winger is.
He is closest to Benzema.
He dribbles, the way he dribbles, the way he has those fanatics and all. He's, I guess, the closest person to a proper typical Brazilian winger, and it's always fun to watch him play. On the other hand, Vinicius. क्या बोलूं मैं इस आदमी के बारे में? Do I hate him? Yes. Do I don't like or do I genuinely hate the way he is on the pitch, the way he has his influences and the way he behaves? Absolutely yes. But when he plays football, I genuinely cannot find a better winger than him as of now.
Most beautiful, the most decorated at his age in terms of trophies, we can say, as well as the one.
Forget about decoration, man. Just see last match. The way he dribbled out and created that pure easy tap in for Valverde.
Yeah,
वो beauty है winger की. And wingers are meant to punish the defender. See, striker का काम है to be a target man and to finish the chances that comes to him.
Yeah.
Vinicius, the winger's work is to create those chances, to punish the defense, to open up the play.
Yeah.
Vinicius does it so flawlessly. Every time he's on the ball, डिफेंडर्स की फटी होती है बिकॉज पता है कि ये बंदा बेसिक पास तो करने नहीं वाले, कुछ ना कुछ एनोइंग ट्राई करेगा एंड इट विल वर्क.
एंड अगर और तारीफ करें तो क्रेडिट आल्सो गोज टू बेलिंगम बिकॉज द वे ही वाज कैरिंग बॉल. आई नो हम क्रूज को मिस कर रहे थे, वो लाइन ब्रेकिंग पासेस हमें नहीं दिख रहा था कहीं ना कहीं. बट वाल्वर्डे एंड बेलिंगम आर गुड इनफ टू कैरी द बॉल आगे एंड वहां से दे वर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग द बॉल.
बीइंग द वर्कर्स ऑफ द टीम, उन्होंने वो वहां से कंपेंसेट कर दिया वो क्रिएटिविटी क्रूज का.
यस, बट ज़्यादा टीम ऐसे रिलाई नहीं कर सकते. Someone has to come into the picture and have to be there to make those right.
When they face a more structured team like Man City and all,
it's gonna be difficult because Bayern Munich हो गया, Man City हो गया, वहाँ पे you just can't run like this. Possible नहीं हो पाएगा वो. So let's see क्या होता. But it was a good performance. It was a good start for Real Madrid. Mbappe got his first goal.
Mbappe's goal.
Yeah. He got his first goal. He won his first trophy with Real Madrid, and
European trophy for that matter.
Yeah, a lot more to come. What would be your expectation in terms of goals that Mbappe would score this season?
Oh, that is a very tricky question. The thing is, usually the standards have been set by our two crazy goats, that is Ronaldo and Messi. Yeah. But I don't think Mbappe will go for a 45-50 goal season. और जैसे हालैंड ने उसके फर्स्ट सिटी सीजन में किया था अराउंड 32-33 गोल्स, I think Mbappe can pull that off.
I also feel
The
that.
way Real Madrid usually provides, the way loose balls are always distributed, and Mbappe को मजा आता है वो loose balls pick करने के लिए. He's always very active in that defense. उसको जैसे ही loose ball मिले वो कुत्ते की तरह भागते हैं उसके पीछे, and that's how he pulled off that goal also. So 32 to 35 goals is my prediction. You guys can tell us in the comment section तुम्हें क्या लगता है क्या होगा.
So that's it for today from our end. If you guys enjoyed this, then please do like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you so much guys.